Welcome to the Micheaux Mission. 2 men, 1 podcast, every black film ever made. My name is Len, aka Len, and as always, I am joined by my partner.
Hey, this is Vincent Williams.
Tonight on the Micheaux Mission, we are still in the films of 2002, and we are still in the genre that may be considered urban.
Urban.
There you go.
Urban.
This.
Perhaps even ethnic.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Ethnic urban films. As we sit with Mekhi Phifer, Wood Harris, and Cameron.
The delightful Cameron.
In director Charles Stone III's Paid in Full. Vincent's selection for tonight's stop on the Micheaux Mission as we premiere on YouTube and everywhere you find podcasts. Hello, missionaries.
Good evening, one and all.
We are coming to you on a Wednesday night. We recorded this on Tuesday night, which is in the wake of some monumental passings in the world of entertainment. Starting with the big one that happened actually just officially today, I believe, the 25th, at the years of 80 years young. Singer, actor, philanthropist, entrepreneur, activist, and certified cultural icon.
Absolutely.
Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Passed away.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Vincent. For years, us being men of a certain age, we're certainly aware of Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton, a country music superstar.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Who would definitely cross over into the world of pop.
Yeah, oh
Some
yeah.
might even say rock and roll, even just a music star.
Yeah, 100%.
When I was younger, you know, there was always the joke about Dolly Parton and her figure.
Yes.
You know, she became as famous for her figure as she was for her music.
You keep saying her figure, her boobs.
Yes. Her boobs.
I mean, that's part of her deal.
That was her part of her deal.
Kind of leaned into.
She did.
Leaned over. See what I did there?
I see what you did there, Miss Parton. But I will have to say that as much as that was always the joke, my true introduction to Dolly Parton was in her starring role in the iconic 70s comedy 9 to 5.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I actually wasn't even taken in by her boobs. And not being necessarily a fan of country music, I didn't take into her music so much. I just thought she was an extremely good-looking woman.
Okay.
Who, in that film, I thought was absolutely a breath of fresh air. So funny.
Yeah.
And in that film where she is up against Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin.
Yeah.
Who are icons in their own right.
Yeah. In
acting and in comedy. And then going back and forth against an underappreciated Dabney Coleman.
I was about to say, yeah.
I thought she held her own. She stood out. She is the one that gave the heart to the film.
Yeah. And
then from there, she just went on and just became this beacon of, I don't want to say necessarily goodness in the world, even though it certainly was an air of that. But she just gave a beacon of everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? And I remember years ago in the time of the pandemic, and she was staunchly behind the vaccines and staunchly behind one particular vaccine.
I was about to say, helped finance the
whole
the development of it.
Whole development of it, yeah. And I remember talking to Ariel, our good friend Ariel, about getting the vaccine, and she's like, "Whatever Dolly Parton getting, that's what I'm getting."
Sure.
And everybody got what Dolly Parton got.
Yeah.
I will sincerely miss Dolly Parton.
Look, I think it's funny in these hard, cynical times.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually been a little amused and entertained by certain quarters of social media trying to find something negative to say about her.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's always people. You know, we live. I think a lot of people are actually just miserable. Like, I think a lot of people are actually just miserable human beings. And she was genuinely a good person.
She was.
Like, just genuinely a good person. You can throw a dart and find good things to say about her. Just off the top of my head, you think about her taking all of the proceeds from her songwriting with, I Will Always Love You, which Whitney Houston turned into
an anthem,
and investing it in Black neighborhoods.
Yep.
I just read a story about when 3 6 Mafia beat her for the Oscar that year. She sent them a beautiful letter saying, "I'm just glad somebody from Tennessee won."
Yep.
And, you just mentioned the vaccine, and just generally a good person. Like you, I think I just sort of knew her as this personality.
Mm-hmm.
Like you, 9 to 5, absolutely fell in love with her as an actress. And famously or infamously, my absolute favorite white lady movie is Steel Magnolias.
Yeah.
And she's 100% up front about that. Certainly over the past maybe 15 years, I've Columbused and discovered her as a musician. And and the 2 albums, Jolene and Coat of Many Colors, are just 2 of my favorite sort of albums of the past 20 years. But yeah, it's a loss. It's
a huge.
I just feel like the Grim Reaper just is making stops I wouldn't make. I'll just say that. It just seems like some people are here and you wonder why they're still here. And then there's other people that leave and you wonder why they leave. And well, I should probably stop there. Although every single person listening to the sound of my voice knows what I'm talking about. Do you think he's talking about that? I'm absolutely talking about that. But we'll just say rest in peace to Dolly Parton.
We will. Yeah, and to your point, it is very sad. And it's true. Nights like this, I wish
my God,
the raindrops would fall as they fell for Michael Wright, actor Michael Wright, who passed away on August 19th, I believe. August 19th. Maybe not a certified American treasure.
Come on.
But a Black
American
treasure.
At least once a week. 2 or 3 times a week, depending on the week I'm having. I come in right under the wire. I get to a meeting just before the meeting starts. And I say, I am coming in hot like Eddie Kane Jr.
That's right.
Eddie Kane Jr. at the beginning of the 5 Heartbeats.
That's right. The 5 Heartbeats, 1991. Streamers from 1983. Sugar Hill in 1994.
Yeah, this is the flavor that they savor, neighbor.
He was Lazarus Prime in Black Lightning.
Yeah.
And of course, he was Omar White in 4 seasons of The Oz.
Yeah.
Michael Wright was a phenomenal actor, who I don't think ever got his just due.
No, not at all.
You know, you read about his life. He was a man who had some demons.
Yeah.
And ultimately, his body succumbed to those demons. At the age of 70 years old. But like you said, he will live on as an immortal because of his performance.
Look,
of Eddie King.
I think it's such a beautiful aspect of Black pop culture that both Robert Townsend, the script, the credits of the film say that the character's name is Eddie King Jr. And as a community and a people, we have said to Robert Townsend, the film and the script, that is not his name. He is Eddie King Jr.
That's right.
And that is a testament to the power of this actor who has inhabited this character, who has transcended generations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, many people who never saw the film in the theater, you've seen it on television, you've heard it referenced, and he is Eddie King Jr.
Amen.
So,
yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, brother.
And our condolences go to the friends and families of both Dolly Parton and Michael Wright.
Yeah.
At this time. All right.
Let's
get into the show.
Yeah.
Let's hear from you in your emails that we call
Missives from the Missionaries.
So what else is going on, Len?
We have emails, Vincent.
Ooh, missives from the missionaries. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, missives from the missionaries.
Missives from the Missionaries. Vincent, we have an email from our good friend Michael Lockett.
Hey, Michael.
My deepest apologies for slandering the hallowed name of a raisin in the sun last week.
Right.
You put a rainbow on the
No
sun.
worries, we knew.
It's all good. Last week's movie, All About the Benjamins, was just as underwhelming in 2026 as it was in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
The pieces were there with the cast and the general plot, but the story never really picked one straight arc to give us with Ice Cube and Mike Epps. That is absolutely correct.
Mm-hmm.
The Wayback Machine dropped me off with you two and Jordan calling. Hey, Jordan. As we reviewed Bad Hair.
Yeah.
The 2020 Justin Simeon flick was also underwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't know what it wanted to be. It never felt comfortable in the comedy or the horror. And that is all. That is true. With All About the Benjamins and Bad Hair, I was thankful to be saved by serial killers, or more to the point, a very special episode of Serial Killers,
Mm-hmm.
which is our Patreon exclusive
Mm-hmm.
podcast out there. And on the very special episode is where Vincent and I talked about very special episodes of your favorite TV series over the years. Michael continues, I love the debate over who and why episodes got the very special episode moniker. One thing that I connected that episode to was that the bicycle man from Different Strokes.
Sure. The Citizen Kane of very special episodes.
Right. Happened in the wake of the 1979 to 1981 Atlanta child murders.
Oh, that's interesting.
I remember watching the news with my parents every evening as this was happening. I think they held me a little closer. I'm sure they did.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Anybody who was a black kid at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I vividly remember that moment.
Right.
Yeah.
And to throw an offering into the plate for the best adaptation perhaps ever, I give you Roots by Alex Haley from 1977. Haley praised the 77 television adaptation on ABC. He thought it was a cultural triumph that brought his family saga and the painful history of American chattel enslavement to an audience of 130 million viewers. The whole experience set off a genealogy boom for us all. Thank you for a great serial killers. Get the Patreon missionaries if you can. All the best, Michael.
Yeah, when's the last time you've watched Roots?
Oh, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can watch Roots.
Dude, I remember when it came out on DVD.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember buying it.
Did you watch it?
I think it might still be in the wrap.
I know. It's one of those things you want to own.
You want to own it.
Because I don't have the DVD. I have the video cassette.
Right.
But I don't know if I... Dude, in real time, folks, Michael says it was 130 million viewers.
Yeah.
Viewers. Right. And there was 130 million viewers for 5 nights a week.
I was about to say, it held the nation captive with
that
yeah
was the original must-see television.
Yeah, and parents, 130 million people sat down, kids.
Yes.
And we all watched it.
I remember, as much as we were all taken in by the performances, it's LeVar Burton, John Amos, that is, for a lot of people, this was their introduction to Ben Vereen. I remember that Mr. Brady Bunch himself, Robert Reed.
How crazy was that?
Was cast in there as a slave owner.
Yeah.
And his performance made people think twice about Mr. Brady Bunch.
And not to get too granular, but this was Robert Reed in the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah,
so if you know Brady Bunch, like early Brady Bunch plays it straight-ish.
Yes.
It gets campy towards the end.
Yes.
Where all the boys have the perms and Robert Reed has the perms.
The perm afro.
So it's like the perm afro bell bottom. Robert Reed. So it really is the friendliest of Robert Reeds.
And the thing you have to also remember, folks.
Who's talking about people have good teeth and comely negresses.
This is at the time. While this is airing prime time at night, the Brady Bunch
there it is
still in heavy syndication everywhere.
So if you're a kid like we were, you actually had that weird dissonance of 3 hours previous.
He was the dad of the
year.
Jan
and Greg are arguing about who gets the bedroom in the attic.
Exactly. It was. I'm telling you, Roots was. Man. Look. But it's because of that. And while this was network television, because this wasn't cable, so it's network television, you would think there's only but so much they could show. They showed a lot.
Yeah. Oh,
It was hard watching.
I'm gonna just say it couldn't happen today. Roots could not happen today.
Well, what do you mean? Like the making of the series?
No way ABC, NBC, nor CBS would devote 5 nights to a miniseries about slavery that was as graphic as this was.
No. Okay, so network television.
Yes.
All right.
Like you said, this wasn't on cable.
Right.
This wasn't an FX sort of, premiere type. This was on what was ABC?
It was ABC.
Right.
It was ABC. Yeah. Yeah, now it would be a Hulu original.
Right. Like everybody plays it so safe. Frankly, all 3 of the networks have gotten way more conservative.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So it really was.
Yeah,
It's funny. I don't know why CBS was on. Like it was on. I don't know if we were watching something that was on, but all of the different permeations of Cops Are Good television shows.
Okay.
Like CBS actually has shows called FBI, CIA, CIA,
CSI.
CSI, the police.
Yes.
The police are good. The police are good, Miami.
Boston police are good.
Right. It's like, wow, y'all just really leaned into.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But back to Roots.
Yes.
We experienced it.
Yes.
Should Roots be taught?
I think at the very least, Roots should be taught. I do think, and I'm speaking from a very specific, dare I say, privileged point of view with my children. Like, we live in Philadelphia, which is a pretty progressive city. We live in a pretty progressive part of Philadelphia. Like, my kids went to good public schools. They were taught about slavery in a nuanced, sophisticated way that Roots didn't reach. But I do think that there are lots of kids in this country who don't have access to these kind of teachers, to this type of curriculum, this type of text. And unfortunately, the kids in this country who should see Roots aren't going to see Roots. But if I'm in charge, yeah, absolutely.
Now, elementary, middle school?
Elementary school, absolutely.
Like 3rd through 5th?
Look. If I got to learn about George Washington, then I need to learn about George Washington. Like, whenever you start American history, start American history.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree.
Right. How early are we starting American history? And, again, we live in Philadelphia where we're surrounded.
Yeah,
by
history.
By history and
history. But history is probably starting hardcore, I think, like 4th grade, maybe.
Right. And you're saying 4th grade, 1st, 2nd grade, we're talking about Washington and the president. You got to memorize the presidents. And
yeah.
So look.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael, for your
Thank
email.
You, Michael.
If you want to have your thoughts read here on the Micheaux Mission, please feel free to send them to us at micheauxmission@gmail.com. That's micheauxmission@gmail.com. And now we're going to keep on moving with the show.
Yeah, keeping it high and tight.
We are going into the Game of Kings.
That's right.
6 Degrees of D'Urville Martin. 6 Degrees of D'Urville Martin. Vincent, where I give you 2 actors. You have 6 films or less to connect them to D'Urville Martin.
Okay.
Should D'Urville Martin be taught in schools?
D'Urville Martin should be taught in homes.
There you go.
Everyone should know about D'Urville Martin.
There you go. Oh, here's a quick
And there should be a separation of church, state, and D'Urville. So it should be taught in the home.
Church, state, and D'Urville.
That's right.
D'Urville.
The 3 pillars of American culture.
What's the 3-picture D'Urville Martin DVD set?
Hell Up in Harlem, Dolomite, 5 on the Black Hand Side.
Not Sheba Baby?
No. I don't think his role's big enough.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. Keeping it in theme, Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to be reviewing for tonight from 2002, Paid in Full.
Thinking of a master plan.
Which stars Mekhi Phifer,
yes.
Wood Harris,
yes.
and hip-hop's own Cameron.
The delightful Cameron.
Yes.
Did you want some potato chips?
No, B. I ain't want no chips, B. Keeping it in theme.
Yes.
Connect D'Urville Martin to these two other actors who were music stars, specifically country music stars.
Okay.
Starting with, in 6 films or less, connect D'Urville Martin to Dwight Yoakam.
Oh, Dwight. What was he in?
He's been in a few films.
Isn't that Dwight Yoakam in Sling Blade?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. He's good in Sling Blade too.
He is very
He's
good.
actually good.
He actually is a very good actor.
I was about to say, what else is he in? I'm gonna use Sling Blade, but what else is he in?
He is in Crank. He's in Banditas. He is in Wedding Crashers. He's in Panic Room. He's in The Newton Boys. He's in Logan Lucky. And he was in, I think this was Clint Eastwood's last movie, Cry Macho.
Okay. All right. All right. So how we going to get to Dwight Yoakam? I could get Dolly Parton or Michael Wright in here somehow.
Don't worry about Dolly. I got you covered.
All right. So Michael Wright?
That's fine.
Okay. D'Urville Martin is in Five on the Black Hand Side, Dick Anthony Williams. Dick Anthony Williams is in Mo Better Blues with... Yeah, see, the problem is if I jump right to Wesley Snipes, I skip over Michael Wright, and I'm trying to get to Michael Wright.
So you got a back door to Wesley to get to Michael Wright.
Right. So how about this? How about we say, and it's going to be real convoluted, I might run out. D'Urville Martin is in The Final Come Down with Billy D. Williams. Billy D. Williams is in... Yeah, this isn't going to work. I'm going to run out. So it's D'Urville Martin, Billy D. Williams, Richard Pryor, Morris Day, Clarence Williams III. Yeah, I can't get to Michael Wright. I want to stop at Michael Wright before I get to Billy Bob Thornton. All right, I'll just, D'Urville Martin's and Five on the Black Hand Side with Dick Anthony Williams. Dick Anthony Williams is in Mo Better Blues with Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes is in Jungle Fever with Halle Berry, and then Halle Berry is in Monsters Ball with Billy Bob Thornton.
Who was in...
I'm sorry. In Sling Blade with Dwight Yoakam.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Well done, Vincent.
Thank you.
Now, in 6 films or less,
connect
D'Urville Martin to someone else who should be taught in schools, should be taught everywhere.
Oh, to Dolly Parton.
Our dear departed.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
All right. So Dolly Parton can get to a bunch of ways. Can I get Michael Wright? Can I get D'Urville Martin to Michael Wright and then Michael Wright to Dolly Parton?
That's going to be hard. Like, if you're trying to go from Michael Wright directly to Dolly Parton?
Well, not directly, but it's just
getting
my 7
in there.
Like, I'm getting from D'Urville to Dolly Parton, and then I want to stop at Michael Wright.
Well, you can get there if you use 5 Heartbeats, because Michael Wright, the 5 Heartbeats gets you to Harry Lennox, and Harry Lennox gets you to the Matrix, which gets you a few ways to go. Could that get you Keanu? So now you're in white land.
Actually, I don't need Keanu. Derville Martin is in... Oh, here we go. Derville Martin is in Dolomite with Rudy Ray Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Rudy Ray Moore is in The Monkey Hustle with Robert Townsend.
Okay. Is Robert Townsend credited in that?
I don't know if he's crazy. He's in the band that the dude is in.
Okay.
That Stephen Wright is the manager of. Look it up. He might actually be credited.
All right.
With Robert Townsend. Robert Townsend is in The Five Heartbeats with Michael Wright. Michael Wright is in...
Okay, he's credited.
You know what? I'll use up one because I'll say Michael Wright is also in The Five Heartbeats with Harry Lennox. Harry Lennox... Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're getting close now.
Shit. I can't. So I'll just scrap the whole thing. And I'll say that Derville Martin is in... You know, I don't know how I want to get to Dolly Parton. And Derville Martin is in... Guess Who's Coming to Dinner with Katharine Hepburn.
Mm-hmm.
Katharine Hepburn is in On Golden Pond with Jane Fonda. And then Jane Fonda is, of course, in 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton.
Well done.
There you go. There you go. I could have done the Best Little Whorehouse.
Get to your beloved Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, no, you're thinking about Rhinestone. Best Little Whorehouse in Texas is Burt Reynolds.
Oh. And she... Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I'd forgotten all about Rhinestone until you said it just now. I don't know what was going on with Sylvester Stallone's manager. Like, his agent picked the strangest thing. Like, everyone else was doing cocaine.
Why are you blaming... First of all,
I think he was doing mushrooms.
Why are you blaming his manager?
Who was choosing his movies for him?
By that point, he says yes or no.
I will be able to beat them. They're going to turn me into a country music star.
He says yes or no.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody making those decisions for him.
Yeah.
He says yes or no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's on him.
Yeah.
And that's when, and that Rhinestone is when Sylvester Stallone, because he went through these phases. You know, he lucked up with Rocky. You know, he wrote it. He was in it. Big dumb galoot. Rocky. Adrian, yeah, boom.
You real disrespectful to Rock. I'm gonna let that slide. But
no, I mean,
real disrespectful.
Look, he's good in it.
Okay, all right.
He is good in it.
Okay,
but I mean, but come on, he lucked up.
All right. I mean, he wrote the thing.
Okay.
All right.
All
right, go ahead.
It's much of his writing. I credit a lot to the direction as well.
All right.
But then what happens is he gets a weight set, gets toned up, you know, through weights or other means.
Hey.
And he gets a perm.
Yeah, yeah.
And now he's a sex symbol.
Yeah.
So now he is,
I can just do whatever I want.
I do whatever I want.
I do whatever I want.
You know what I'm saying? And thus you get Rhinestone.
Thus you get Rhinestone.
You know what I'm saying?
And Over the Top. Never forget Over the Top. He's doing underground arm wrestling. The underground arm wrestling circuit. While also trying to reconnect with his son. Who he hasn't seen since the divorce. And also, he's a cross-country truck driver. See what I mean? Like, that's not even cocaine. That's just mushrooms. Like, how do you even... And then what was the plot? It was a weird plot to Rhinestone. Like, because it was something about they were going to make him a country star. Like, what was the...
Let's see. What is the
like, what was the plot to Rhinestone that we're going to make Sylvester Stallone? Like, was it like a bet? Like in Trading Places? Or, like, I feel like it was something really ridiculous.
Rhinestone, a 1994 film.
Oh my God, that was 94?
Oh, excuse me, 1984.
Okay, that sounds better. Okay, that's much better. Okay, you're about to rock the foundation of my understanding of reality.
No, 1984 romantic comedy starring Sylvester Stallone, and one Dolly Parton.
Right.
She plays country singer Jake Farris,
of course,
who wants to escape a bad contract with her awful manager, Freddie.
Of course.
She makes a bet that she can turn any random person
I knew it was a bet.
into a successful
I knew it was
country
a bet.
music star. So she picks Nick Martinelli.
He's Italian.
An obnoxious, tone-deaf New York City cab driver.
Hey, over here, I'm gonna eat some gabagool. Some gabagool.
Who she takes to her Tennessee hometown to teach him how to walk, talk, and sing country music.
What you want me to do? The country, I'm Italian. I eat gabagool. Look at me, I'm a movie Italian. You gonna turn me into a country singer? I knew it was a bet. It was always something with a bet.
Hey, yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah. In the 70s and 80s, bets were like quicksand. I thought high concept bets were going to be a larger part of my life as an adult. Like just rich people sitting around making bets.
It worked for Eddie Murphy.
Right,
It
right.
should work for me.
Right. Like Brewster's Millions and I mean...
Trading Places.
Cannonball Run. Like it was always somebody making bets.
Yeah.
Rhinestone.
Did you ever see Rhinestone?
Of course. Come on, Len. Stop.
Did you see it?
Of course I've seen Rhinestone.
I've never seen it.
Of course I've seen Rhinestone.
I've absolutely never seen this movie.
Look, it's terrible.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but, you know, it's great 80s. Like,
see, you say great 80s.
Look.
Come on. Rhinestone is not
And,
great nothing.
Know, Dolly Parton is charming.
That's what gets it over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, you're just like, oh, Dolly.
Also, you see, like, at one point, Sylvester Stallone is doing, like, a honky-tonk. Is that what it's called when they do that little shuffle? Is that like a honky-tonk? It's a honky-tonk. I don't know how any of this works.
No, I just let you go so I can make it a meme for the show.
He's like doing like a tush push. You know, like really tight jeans and some.
And his perm.
And
Don't forget his perm.
Right.
Don't forget his perm.
Right. Rhinestone.
And yet, that's not the worst of Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, that's an interesting thought. What's the worst of Sylvester Stallone?
The worst of Sylvester Stallone in his heyday. So I'm not even going to count, Sylvester Stallone chasing a rainbow again like he is in the last 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
The worst in his heyday to me was Cobra.
You think Cobra was worse than Cliffhanger?
Yes, and I'll tell you why.
Okay, please do.
Cobra, which presents him as random Italian name Cobra Eddie.
Because wasn't Cobra short for some amazing... You got to look it up. What was it? Because it was like Cobrarelli.
It was.
Like it was some... we spend a lot of time talking about the images of blackness in cinema. Is what we should. I mean, that's just our charge. But Hollywood really hated Italians, too.
They did. They indeed did. All right, so now I've got to look up his films. And the thing is, he was in so many freaking films. Like
he was.
His filmography has like a separate
You know what I genuinely like?
Page. What, over the top?
No.
Not over the top. Victory.
No. That's kind of jokey. I genuinely like Nighthawks.
No, but because Nighthawks is trying to do something.
Yeah, like
I'll
Nighthawks
give you that.
is nice.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. And it's got a style to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a style to it. And he is still a little hungry as an actor in Nighthawks. So yeah.
What's our movie with Gregory Hines and Billy Crystal?
Running Scared.
It's like hard-edged running scared.
Exactly.
Which, as I'm saying it out loud, we could do Nighthawks.
Could we?
That's him and like Billy D. Williams, isn't it?
Oh, that sure is.
Yeah.
That sure is.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay.
What was his name? I just need to know his name.
Cobra.
It's like Vinnie Cobarelli.
Lieutenant Marion Cobretti.
There's no way that's an actual Italian name.
And he has to save and keep safe Bridget Nielsen.
Yes.
As Ingrid Knudsen.
You're right. This was during that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like that movie. It is so stupid. It is. I went to the theaters to watch that movie. I remember. I can't remember why, but for some reason,
it clearly wasn't on a date.
No, it wasn't on a date. I actually didn't go to work, and I think I had to waste some time. Mm-hmm. So I said, "Well, let me go to the movies.
Go watch Cobra.
I'll go watch Cobra.
Sure, as one
does. I watch Cobra. Oh my god, this movie is dumb.
Yeah,
it's so freaking stupid.
Yeah,
dumb. And Sylvester Stallone again is on his, like, he's got Bridget Nielsen, who at that time many people considered one of the most beautiful people in the world, talentless, but one of the most beautiful people in the world, good looking, a model turned actor. And there was these two good looking people, and they were just getting on and off a motorcycle in that movie.
I do remember that part.
That's all it was. It was so stupid. And to me, that is the worst.
That's the worst. Cobra.
In his heyday. Cliffhanger, which is him as like the spelunking guy.
Right. Wait, is it spelunking when you're mountain climbing? I thought spelunking was just in caves.
Okay, well maybe he's mountain climbing, but he does a little bit of like
he's hanging off of the.
But he has to. Yeah,
right. He was hanging off of the mountain.
He is.
Yeah.
But he also has to get out of caves as well.
Okay.
But Cliffhanger, it actually is not a bad movie. I mean, yeah, sure. Is it a little stupid? But it's actually not a bad movie because one, it is very well made.
Okay.
It's on the sets. Michael Rooker is in it. And is actually, as always, Michael Rooker is actually very good in it.
Why do you have so much information about Cliffhanger?
Because
off the top of your head.
You know why?
You talk about me.
Because
I cannot believe you just sat there and said Michael Rooker is in Cliffhanger. Why do you remember that?
Because Cliffhanger is a film that when it would come on TNT,
you'd watch it.
I'd watch it.
Oh shit! Cliffhanger's on.
It actually is. It acts and
Edna, hold my calls. Cliffhanger's on.
And while Sylvester has
Edna is Lynn's old-timey secretary. She goes and gets his dry cleaning in his lunch.
My lunch, not my dry cleaning. But while Sylvester Stallone has lines in it,
why can't she get your dry cleaning? What's that about? Why don't you trust Edna with your dry cleaning? What was that? Why'd you just take a shot at Edna?
Because look, she's a little nearsighted. It was bad.
This is terrible.
Well, look, it was. Okay? It was, and it cost me money. So, no, she no longer gets the dry cleaning. She gets lunch. Right? She's trusted, like, she can only go 3 doors down.
It is hard out here in the streets. Damn.
Sylvester Stallone doesn't have a lot of lines in Cliffhanger.
I enjoy Sylvester Stallone. I feel like some of what gets in the way of Sylvester Stallone as a thespian is his talking. I told you I have a friend who says that she loves Keanu Reeves in The Matrix because when you watch him in The Matrix, he actually doesn't talk that much.
That's true.
Like he just sort of sets up people. He goes, "Whoa, what's The Matrix?" And then like everyone kind of talks, and he's like, "Whoa, deja vu." And then
Magic happens around him.
Why is deja vu bad? And then you get like these long monologue.
Yeah.
So that's
like, why it gets progressively worse.
Yeah, because he
gets more lines.
He's talking more.
There's no one else around him.
Right,
It's
right.
Yes.
All right. So
have you seen Cliffhanger?
I know for a fact I've seen Cliffhanger.
How have you seen Victory more often than you've seen Cliffhanger?
Because Victory is 100% more entertaining than Cliffhanger.
Well, that's because of Pele. But actually,
Michael Caine.
Okay, all right.
And Sylvester Stallone refusing to play soccer.
Okay.
And Max von Sydow.
Sydow. Well, that's the thing. Sylvester Stallone is...
dumb American. I can't figure out the rules of soccer. Will you stop using your hands? I can't stop using my hands. I'm an American and I'm stupid.
I thought you said it was football.
That is almost literally a line from the movie. Like I think V was one of those projects. It was like a British studio and another studio where it's called Americans Are Stupid. The movie.
Well, that's what I was going to say. That movie is actually more of an ensemble.
Yeah.
So that's why it works.
Okay.
Yeah. Whereas Cliffhanger is, it's Stallone Cliffhanger.
Right. So that's why I
think it's more entertaining than
you are insane.
No, I'm not.
You are absolutely insane.
Not. We should do a double feature.
No. No, I'm not. How many bicycle kicks are in Cliffhanger? Exactly.
There's only one in V for Victory.
That's all you need.
Yeah, yes. But in Cliffhanger...
He's holding his ribs because the Nazis were kicking him in the ribs because they were Nazis and not playing fair.
But Cliffhanger has Sylvester Stallone jumping across mountains.
That's all you got? That's all you got. I mean, even over the top, he's in an illicit underground arm wrestling ring.
Okay.
We were keeping it high and tight like a fade.
And as always, took some off ramp. Now it's 9 o'clock.
Hey, what's that?
What was your favorite Kool-Aid?
Right. I mean, I'm black, so clearly the answer is red.
Red.
My favorite flavor is red. It's what I get. What flavor water ice do you want? Red? Give me red.
Now, here's the thing. I like lemon water ice.
I know. As I said it, I realized that didn't work for water ice because you blacks love your lemon water ice.
I like... What do you mean, you blacks?
You blacks. You Philly blacks.
But not you blacks? No, not you blacks.
No,
you blacks.
You Philly blacks love breakwater.
Well, with breakwater.
The Whispers, for some reason.
Look, yeah, I don't understand it.
And lemon water ice.
I don't.
Lemon flavored water ice.
I don't understand this Whispers love. Yeah. Not at all. Rest in peace.
But
I don't understand that.
Sure.
I don't understand. We like Frankie Beverly and Maze. That's who we like.
Yeah.
That's who we like.
Yeah.
Not the Whispers.
Right.
No. Oh. The Whispers just open for Frankie Beverly.
Oh, y'all love the Whispers.
They just open for Frankie Beverly.
Y'all love the Whispers.
They open for Frankie Beverly.
That's not fair because everybody opens for Frankie Beverly as far as we're all concerned.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right. Because I can keep going.
I know.
I can keep going. Because I was about to ask you about how many times you've seen Frankie Beverly, and that's a whole different.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. But
we're
not going to keep going.
We're not.
We're going to move into our review.
Yes.
Of Paid in Full.
Paid in Full.
Paid in Full, a 2002 American crime drama directed by Charles Stone III from a screenplay by Matthew Cerulnik and Thelani Davis. It stars Wood Harris, Mekhi Phifer, and Cameron, and is loosely based on the lives of drug dealers Aziz Faison, Rich Porter, and Alpo Martinez.
Mm-hmm.
In the film, Ace, Wood Harris, rises up in the Harlem drug trade while battling rivals conspiring to bring about his fall. This film, despite bombing at the box office and receiving mixed reviews, was praised for its performances and the realistic depiction of the 1980s Harlem drug trade.
Mm-hmm.
And has since grown on to become a cult classic that was selected by Vincent Williams. This film also stars, early in their careers, one Elise Neal,
mm-hmm.
Chi McBride,
mm-hmm.
Esai Morales,
mm-hmm.
and Ron Savas Jones,
mm-hmm.
and our beloved Regina Hall.
Regina Hall, yeah.
And Vincent's selection for tonight's stop on the Micheaux Mission. Vincent, what say you of Paid in Full?
I think we've actually put together an interesting little group of films over the past couple of months as a snapshot
mm-hmm.
of this moment. When you and I a few weeks ago, we talked about the films, The Brothers, and Two Can Play This Game,
mm-hmm.
that game. And we talked about how in a lot of ways, these films were a reaction.
Yes.
And counter-programming to what many people saw as the proliferation of urban crime dramas. And Paid in Full very much is part of that wave. And as one of these crime dramas, Paid in Full is amazingly cliched,
mm-hmm.
amazingly stereotypical, amazingly predictable. Like, this is a film that within 10 minutes of the film, you can turn it off and sketch out
everything, every beat,
the entire plot, the entire beat of the film. And that's just the truth. Having said that, I do think that there are two aspects of this film that elevate it out of
the typical fare.
The mush that was going on at this time. And frankly, it got caught up in that wave. As you said, it was a commercial failure because I do think by 2002, when it came out,
mm-hmm.
many of us rolled our eyes and kept it moving.
Yeah.
I think the first thing that elevates it is this is a period piece.
Mm-hmm.
And as a period piece set, the film comes out in 2002. It is set in the mid-'80s
mm-hmm.
in Harlem. This is a time that, as a viewer, and I'll speak for you as well, we actually remember this moment.
Exactly.
So this isn't a case of a period piece set during slavery, a period piece set during the 50s or 60s, or even a period piece set during the 70s.
Right.
We know this period.
We were here.
And I think it does a great job of capturing this mid-'80s moment.
Mm-hmm.
The costuming, the hairstyles,
mm-hmm.
the music, all of it. And I believe that this is a testament to the direction of Charles Stone.
Yes.
Charles Stone, who has had a solid career. He's worked in television a lot fairly recently, but probably best known as the person who created the "What's Up" commercial and as the director of Drumline.
Yes.
And I think this has something in common with Drumline, that he does a great job conveying a sense of place.
Yes, he does.
So, as a period piece, I think this place is very much one that you say, oh, this is mid-'80s Harlem. Which, to take it a little further, and I will say anecdote is not evidence. I'm not a cultural anthropologist or anything like that, but I do know people from Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a difference between people from Harlem, people from Brooklyn, people from the Bronx.
Yes.
And these felt like Harlem dudes to me, like that kind of slick, kind of sheen that you get from Harlem dudes.
Okay.
And I thought that came across really well. So that just as a period piece, I thought that elevated it a little more. Mm-hmm. The other thing that elevates it, it's no surprise, and you just said it, all the critics agreed. As a very run-of-the-mill, very cookie-cutter story, mm-hmm. These are really, really solid performances throughout. Like you kind of, you mentioned Elise Neal is probably the performance that you don't really see anything. Like she's in one or two scenes, you see her, but always good to see Elise Neal. The other real character is, as you said, Regina Hall, who is not in here a lot.
No.
Maybe 2 or 3 scenes, but they're good scenes.
She makes her presence known.
She makes her presence known. And as someone who is working with Wood Harris's character, Ace, as his love interest, in the quick scenes you see them together, mm-hmm. They have chemistry. They have this very lived-in quality as a couple.
Yes.
You believe that this is a woman who is involved with this man. You only see snapshots, like you see them and they're sort of flirting. Fast forwards, you see her and she's pregnant. And then you see them one more time. Regina Hall is great. Chi McBride shows up. Always great to see Chi McBride. Mm-hmm. Always great to see Chi McBride as the owner of the cleaner, the laundromat where Mitch's character works before he invariably becomes a drug kingpin.
Where Ace works.
I'm sorry, where Ace works. You mentioned Esai Morales, who is his first contact, who is sort of intriguing. Like you don't really like. There's something really intriguing.
They do a weird thing with him with his first scene where you don't focus in on him at all in his first scene,
but he's part of this scene.
Yeah,
and weird. Dare I say, I got a whiff of a queerness.
I did too.
With his character.
I did too, yes.
And this relationship that I thought, again, elevated it mm-hmm. out of what you usually see in these types of movies. Ron Cephas Jones as a sketchy uncle that, boy, I wonder if he's going to be a complication later in the film.
Yeah.
Where he plays Mekhi Phifer's character, Mitch's uncle. Ron Cephas Jones is already an accomplished actor at this point, an accomplished stage actor, has a great screen presence.
Yeah.
Does a lot with, once again, not really in the film that much.
Right. He's like Chi McBride. You cast those guys because you just put them on the screen.
Right.
And it's already there.
Look, I got 2 scenes for you.
Yeah.
And he eats them up, like does them well. It's funny, earlier this summer, I was so complimentary in how much I loved Widow's Bay. Mm-hmm. And I mentioned the fact that the one black character was the real standout for me. And come to find out, he's in this film. This is an early performance by Kevin Carroll.
Yeah.
Who plays Ace's sister's boyfriend, who is the initial big drug dealer.
Calvin.
Goes to jail, gets back out. I wonder if he's going to be a complication later in the film.
wow. You know what? The whole time I'm watching the movie, I'm like, he looks familiar. But I'm like, but he's not a star. I'm thinking, who is he at that time?
Right.
I'm thinking he's got to be a star at that time. That, oh my God, you just hit it. Thank you.
And he's great.
He's great.
He's great.
Absolutely.
And everything about him, every moment he's on screen is fantastic. And then you have the central trio, played by Cameron, Mekhi Phifer, and Wood Harris.
Yes.
I don't know if Cameron is a good actor or not, but Len, since this movie has come out,
what you been doing, B?
Cameron entertains the living hell out of me. Everyone that I've said, I'm going to get to Mekhi Phifer and Wood Harris, but if I am being brutally honest, Cameron is my favorite part of this film. He's always been my favorite part of this film. I strive in my life to enjoy things.
as much
as Cameron clearly enjoys being in this film. Cameron as the volatile Rico, who, wow, I wonder if it's going to be a complication that arises from Rico.
Right.
What could possibly go wrong with this wild card?
Yeah.
Cameron is on motorcycles. Cameron is having cartoonish sex and filming himself. Cameron is enjoying potato chips more than anyone has ever enjoyed potato chips in the history of potato chips. Cameron is talking real slick Harlem talk. Is it the script? Is that Cameron talking? I don't know. Man, I love Cameron so much in this movie. But it is tongue-in-cheek. It is very much, facetious, my love for Cameron.
Yes.
Mekhi Phifer and Wood Harris. Mekhi Phifer genuinely takes, once again, this very cookie-cutter role, this very cookie-cutter plot, and he lifts it and turns it into a character.
Yeah.
He plays Mitch.
Yeah, he's Mitch.
Mitch is a hustler. Mitch is a drug dealer. Mitch loves his mama. Mitch loves his brother.
His little brother.
But he brings a humanity to this role. He brings a depth. He brings a nuance. There's, without any type of hyperbole or jokey joke, there is a great monologue where this character talks about how much he loves hustling.
Man. Woo. Yes, sir.
And it could be out of an August Wilson play. Like, he is legitimately great in this role. And then there's Wood Harris. And this comes out the same year as The Wire. And I don't know which was first. I don't know what he did. What first. He was cast in first. Right. I don't know that, whatever. But if you saw this before The Wire, or you saw this after The Wire, you understand Wood Harris as this character Ace, who is cautious, who is strong, who is scary smart. And again, the performances elevate what is something that you absolutely know everything that's going to happen. The irony is, when the plot does go off the rails in the past half hour, it's a kidnapping, it's a this, it's that, and you say, okay, this is ridiculous. But as you said, this is loosely based on the true story of these infamous Harlem drug dealers. And when you read about it, the loose part is not with the kidnappings, because that actually happened.
Exactly.
Structurally, I do have to say there's a moment where you know what's going to happen is going to happen. Of course, Wood Harris's Ace as a drug dealer is going to have his comeuppance. He's going to have his come to Jesus moment. And in the film's defense, the film knows that we know that this is where this is headed. So it actually happens like 15 minutes in the film.
Right.
And then the rest of the film is a flashback.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to say, structurally, I like the fact that the film catches up to the flashback
Before it ends.
and there's still a half hour left in the film.
I'll give you that, yeah.
So you do get to see this character dealing with the repercussions of what has happened and the price that he has paid and everything that goes with that. So that, again, look, this is not, Get Out. This is not, Is God Is.
Mm-hmm.
This is not, Sorry to Bother You. Like, this does not have a complex, beautifully colored and textured plot. You've 100% heard this story before.
Yes.
You've 100% seen this story before. There are 100 versions of this story in a song.
Mm-hmm.
But just because you've heard it or seen it or whatever before doesn't mean you can't do something with the form.
Yeah.
And I do think ultimately paid in full is worth your time because it takes this well-trod path and it does something really good with it.
I'll take your point about it being a period film, and I'll come back on that. I'll come back on that. I mean, I will also say that it is so well done that you forget that this was made in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
It actually feels like it was made in 1986, right? And so shout out to Charles Stone's direction. Shout out to the set making, the costuming, everything. Also, shout out to the cinematography, which very well could have been Charles as well, because he's first and foremost a cameraman.
Mm-hmm.
Because the film almost has like a cinema verite type of like feel to it, you know, like you're a fly on the wall in a lot of these instances. So much so that there's a moment where they are at a club and there's a performance happening of Dougie Fresh.
Because it's 1986 and it's Harlem.
Right. And the movie doesn't play a Dougie Fresh track while Dougie Fresh is performing. It is Dougie Fresh performing in the room.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So like it's the movie, it tries to be as immersive as possible. And it does a great job with that. So I appreciate that. And you can definitely see that this is a movie that's filmed on location, you know, in New York. We are in New York tenements. We are in New York high rises, clubs, and things of that nature as much as they can for the movie. I agree with everything that you said. You know, the film, you know where this is going. You know exactly where this is going. The only question of it actually is that the movie is a little prescient in that in its telling the story of how these three guys all come to this trade in life. Really is the blueprint for what and we've been talking about it the last couple of weeks. Power has been 8 series doing. A little bit of what Snowfall did, you know, like showing the origin story of this whole thing, and as well as then their comeuppance. I think it tries to in its capturing of the time of 1986 and being true to what that time felt like, I don't think that it glamorizes it.
No, not at all.
At all. And I appreciate that. It keeps it 100% real. They're even offering some commentary on there where, you know, Ice, for as much trouble as he causes in this film, does get at Mitchell's like, man, you talking about just because you come in here with a couple bags of groceries, you doing something.
Right.
You got all that money. Why your mom still living here?
Right.
You know what I mean? Which, when you're watching them have a silly bet of $10,000 of whether or not they can get a sandwich bag into a trash can,
right,
is real talk.
Yeah, y'all
can bet $10,000.
Right, you could change people's lives.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I really, really did appreciate that a great deal. And it does come down to the performances. Mekhi Phifer, who is an actor we have talked about before on this show,
mm-hmm.
is an actor who has so much presence,
mm-hmm.
who can give you so much range. He can be your romantic lead. He can be your dramatic lead. Here in this film, despite the image where he is front and center,
mm-hmm.
he is very much the middle guy.
Yeah.
Of this, you know, the between Wood Harris and Cameron's character, Rico and Ace. And he plays his position so well.
Yeah.
Because he's just as street as Rico, but he understands there's more to this, like Ace does.
Right.
As well. And he actually, in some ways, is maybe just a little bit more grounded. He just doesn't take the path that's right there in front of him.
Right.
Because you can't say that it's not in front of him. It's there. He just doesn't take it for whatever reason. But he is phenomenal in this movie. A man who never got his just due.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he is, you know, as much as we talk about so many black actresses who didn't get their just due, you know, for every Regina Hall who rises from small roles in this, there is someone like Elise Neal who doesn't really.
Yeah.
You know, Mekhi Phifer is easily, Mekhi Phifer to me should have been, he should be in the lead in as many films as Morris Chestnut,
mm-hmm.
as Taye Diggs, as any of them.
Right.
Because he's just a phenomenal actor. Wood Harris, this, yes, is right before, you know, it's right in the time of The Wire. And The Wire is what's going to make Wood Harris.
Right.
And like you, I don't know which he did first, but you see traces of Avon Barksdale.
Of course.
In this film. Also, watching this film in 2002 after The Wire,
mm-hmm.
there's part of you, or at least part of me, that finds it hard to believe when Ace is playing the more naive role in the beginning of the film.
Yeah.
And then in the beginning of the film, he's the nerd.
Right. You get a little old girl in Players Ball.
Right. You're like,
Fiddly D, I'm so innocent.
It just don't play.
Right.
You
because he still has that little swagger.
Right.
And he has,
It just don't. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's almost like you see Wood Harris say, like, can I film this part last?
Right.
Because let me have some fun first, man. Because it just it don't work. It don't work. There is where, as good an actor as Wood Harris is, and he is,
mm-hmm.
but there's where the difference in range comes from,
mm-hmm.
between him and Mekhi Phifer.
Mm-hmm.
I could easily see Mekhi Phifer taking that journey.
Right.
You know, but with Wood Harris, I never really feel the journey that his character is supposed to have taken.
That's fair.
It's still a good performance.
Yeah. No. I hear what you're saying.
But I just don't believe the beginning of it as
Right.
much as everything else.
Yeah.
But again, you noted his scenes with Regina Hall, few and fleeting, but fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Another beautiful, authentic moment of laying in bed with someone and it being every bit as loving and sexual as, but still being just a pure, just it's us.
I could have spent a few more minutes with them at the restaurant, at the fast food restaurant.
Honestly,
like when he said get 2 more grape sodas, I was like, oh, I could, good. Let's see y'all talk some more.
I would have liked that too, but I actually could have spent some more time when he brings the dry cleaning to the house.
She says that's the only reason.
You okay? He's like, no.
Yeah.
I wanted to see them kind of like, even if I just saw him tiptoe into the other room, I would have been like, yeah, dog.
Yeah.
That's what I want. That's what I wanted, man. So I love them. And, Mekhi Phifer, he does that great monologue about being a hustler. He also has another monologue, I believe is another monologue, later in the movie oh, wait a minute, we have to put a plot in.
Yeah.
happens. And he has to talk about his brother.
Yeah. And
that is a phenomenal moment because it comes out of the blue.
Yeah.
It comes out of the blue in that moment. It really is great. It's a movie that you felt like it was spent so much time trying to establish these guys, so that you could feel what is really, like you said, the true story,
right? Which
is what we are all here for,
right?
But it meanders a little bit in getting there. And that is Charles Stone. You're right. It does deal with cliche. Charles Stone, who did the What's Up commercial, which, side note, do you remember what that was a commercial for?
Was it like Budweiser?
Okay, I think it was Budweiser. That was. In my mind, I could not remember what it was advertising. I just remember What's Up.
Yeah, remember, I'm pretty sure it was like the Madman agency was working for Budweiser for him because it was like, What's Up? And then it was the Frogs.
That's right.
Like, remember, they were killing it with the ads.
Ooh.
Like, I think that was Sterling, whatever.
It
was working for him.
Sterling McMahon or whatever.
Yeah, they were killing it. Sterling Draper.
Right.
It's like Don Draper walked in,
So Charles Stone's famous for that. Did tons of music videos, did with the Roots and Public Enemy.
Yeah.
So, which, if you know music videos, especially of this time, they leaned hard on cliche.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not unsurprising that in his storytelling in this movie, he leans in that as well. Fortunately for him, he has these captivating actors,
right?
Upon which to give life to what is basically nothing of a story.
Absolutely.
And then he has Cameron, and like you, well, unlike you, I know Cameron can't act.
Yo, B.
I know he can't act, but Cameron, God bless him, he's doing his best Bokeem Woodbine. If Bokeem Woodbine was raised by Harlem.
Cameron can't believe they're paying him to do this.
What? No, dog. No, dog.
Yo, B, you're giving me a check? I thought I was supposed to pay you.
Oh, did you say cut?
Oh, yeah, that's Cameron. We're not really drug dealers.
In this scene, you're going to be watching this home porno that you made. Okay, well, here's the porno.
No, Cameron. I didn't need you to actually film yourself. Yo, B, you said I was going to be doing the porno. Oh, I love Cameron so much in this movie. Speaking of, because we talked about this with Michael Wright in Sugar Hill. The volatile wild card guy. This is why I could never have been a high-end drug dealer. Because apparently you have to have the volatile wild card guy in your crew.
Yes, you do. Got to.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Got to.
I need real steady, in bed by midnight guys in my crew.
No, doesn't work.
Gotta have a volatile wild card guy.
Unless you're the volatile
Unless you yourself are the volatile wild card guy. Right.
That was Rico. That was Rico's role.
You know, no disrespect to the true participants that were affected by this story. How you think Rico was going to work out in the long run?
Well, that's the other thing. When this movie does find the plot and gets to that story, the shame of it is not only did we meander there to get there, but because it is a true story.
Yeah.
It's a tragic story.
Yeah.
It's a violent story. So in that moment, the movie not only shifts in plot, it shifts hard in tone.
In tone, right.
And it's like, whoa.
Because it's like, I thought we were watching, you know, almost literally an hour and 20-minute Eric B. and Rakim video.
Right.
And now there's a dead kid.
Now there's 2 dead women on a bed tied up.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right.
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, dog. I'm like
we were just looking at Dougie Fresh actually doing the Dougie.
Yeah. So it's hard.
That's actually a really good critique where you wonder if perhaps the entire film should have had that kind of tone so it isn't so jarring.
It is so, especially because, like you said, the movie gives you like this in media res moment in the beginning for like the first 15 minutes that starts with an act of violence that happens off screen.
Right.
Wood Harris is pulled into a room and you hear violence.
Right.
And then as the movie catches up to that moment, a lot of films would see the aftermath of that violence.
Right.
But now, no, it dramatizes that violence as a way of letting you know, okay, now we're into the violent part of the movie. Like you said, there's another 30 minutes of this movie, which is nothing but colored in blood.
Right.
You know? And that's a hard shift.
Yeah.
That's a hard shift. Especially considering, again, the way that this movie is filmed and made, it feels that much more visceral.
Right.
And real.
And once again, a testament to the acting. By the time the violence comes, these are actual characters.
They're characters. We're caring about them.
Like, this isn't cartoonish. This isn't a video game. Like, you've come to care for these actors. I mean, these characters, because of the work of the actors.
And now you're hoping that the beats that you saw coming all along, maybe don't play out the way that they do.
Right.
And they do.
In
some very dramatic ways.
Yeah.
All of that does hold the movie down, but it is a cut above.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Everything else at this time.
And legacy is everything. As you read when you read the description, it has gotten to the point where the vast majority of these films have fallen by the wayside. And when we talk about them, we look, it's Boys in the Hood, it's Mr. Society, it's New Jack City. But oftentimes, if there is a number 4, people go to this.
Yeah, they'll go to this because they don't really rep Sugar Hill.
No, not at all.
They don't rep Sugar Hill at all.
I'm going to say Sugar Hill is lost.
It is.
Like, you might as well be talking about colors.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And it's funny that they show a scene from Scarface, the Al Pacino movie in this film. And Scarface, for as being as heralded as it is, as this, gangster, classic.
Sure.
Scarface is very much becomes a cartoon.
Very much.
To a degree, New Jack City becomes a bit of a
100%
a cartoon.
100%.
This is not a cartoon.
It not only is it not a cartoon, but it does something. It's something that you said talking about you get like it doesn't glamorize it.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, it does what the best examples of this urban genre during this moment did. I think about Menace to Society.
Which is the one you go to.
I think about Raekwon's album, Only Built for Cuban Links.
Yeah.
I think about Ready to Die.
Mm.
Like, these are depictions of this world that if you are looking at it as a voyeur, you really just are not engaging with it.
No.
Because everything about this says to a person outside of it, I do not want to be a part of this. And I'm glad I'm not a part of this.
Right. And just to let people know who may not know, Ready for Die, you're referencing
Notorious B.I.G.'s album.
His album.
Right.
And I think it's telling that what you repped were 2 albums and a movie. Because Menace to Society is the one that everyone goes to.
Yes.
Boys in the Hood is you acknowledge Boys in the Hood as being like it's the granddaddy.
It's the granddaddy.
It's the one that started
it's the foundation.
and it still kind of holds up.
Yeah.
But Menace to Society is actually the one that feels that much more truer because it feels so it is so intense. The intensity it permeates.
Well,
off the screen.
I joked about the 3 factors in this film that come back to bite people in the ass that you 100% can see it coming. But I think Wood Harris's performance as Ace, there is a visceral sense of his understanding that danger is everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like at one point he talks about the character Ace talks about his strategy towards drug dealing. And he basically keeps his prices at a price point where he can bring in a lot of deal. Like his mantra is everybody eats.
Right.
But the subtext that is barely subtext is I want everyone to eat because I don't want to get murdered.
Exactly.
Like I'm in this club. At one point, his girlfriend teases him about being boring because unlike Cameron's character, and to a certain extent,
Mitch,
Mekhi Phifer's character,
mm-hmm.
I don't want to stunt.
Not showy at all.
I'm not showy, not because I'm an American, Denzel, an American gangster where I want to keep a low profile. I just feel very vulnerable.
Exactly.
And exposed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I really admired that. Like the actual character, the actual man that Ace's character is based on obviously is involved in the development of this and this and the other. And I really got the sense that was part of his contribution.
Oh, yeah.
Like, understand when you are the man, when you are this person, it's like you have an ulcer. Like you can't really enjoy it.
Right.
Like there's no enjoyment in this.
Unless you try and set it up in such a way that you can walk freely throughout your neighborhood.
Look.
And everybody's eating, everybody got paper in their pocket.
Look, you and I have lived lives. We got relatives, we got friends, we're this. And anyone I know who has successfully navigated this went in with an exit plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, and then I am done. Because there are no old men in this.
Nope.
So you can't win this.
That's right.
And I thought this film did a great job showing that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Do you recommend people see Paid in Full?
I recommend people seeing Paid in Full if you like this kind of thing. Like I know there are people who like I saw Mr. Society. I watched The Wire. I'm good.
Mm.
Like I don't need any more of this at all.
Right.
And I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
I respect that. But I am also a person, like you said, we've been joking about power. And like, I actually don't have a problem with this form. I'm about, like, I admire quality, I admire craft. And so therefore it doesn't deter me, the fact that it's about some drug dealers who there's a double cross and there's a fall from grace and there's violence. So if the form doesn't bother you, if the form doesn't bore you, I do recommend it. I do.
Okay. I think I'm going to land on that I can't recommend it. However, I ain't mad at you if you want to seek it out.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be a Wood Harris or Mekhi Phifer, completist, see the film. If you want to be a Charles Stone III completist, see the film. If you want to see what would Bokeem Woodbine look like if he was raised in Harlem, see the film and laugh at Cameron the whole time. Go for it. I don't think I would recommend it because you said it like there. I am one of those people who feel that unless you're doing something different with the text, or you have something original to say about this moment, then I feel everything that has been said about this moment has been put to film.
Okay.
It has been put to film in Menace to Society, The Wire. If the Wire is too smart for you, you've got Power. You've got Snowfall. You've got other works, that I think have more to say about this text.
Okay.
And take this story, elements of this story, and do something better with it. Do something more with it.
Okay.
So I land on that. I would not recommend it.
That's fair. I think that's an amazingly fair. Look, man, we lived through it. They churned them out, these movies, and it really was. It's funny. I know you saw this and you chuckled like I chuckled. That 50 Cent has optioned this to make a television version out of it.
Right.
So again, this is 50 Cent is not Boots Riley. Like, you aren't going to get something new and experimental and like you're not going to get I Love Boosters.
No, not at all.
Or But I'm a Virgo, or Sorry to Bother You. Out of the 50 Cent camp. You're going to get drug dealers.
That's what you're going to get.
And this is, look, that's what it is. So I think that's fair.
All right. That is our review of Paid in Full. Before we tell you what we're going to be reviewing next week, I invite you to share your thoughts with the Micheaux Mission. You can write us via email at micheauxmission@gmail.com. That's MICHEAUXMISSION@gmail.com. You can reach us on all the social media, Instagram, threads, at Micheaux Mission. You can find the Micheaux Mission wherever you find podcasts, YouTube, Apple, Spotify, Micheaux Mission. Just look it up. And you can subscribe, leave us a 5-star rating and a review, because all of that helps people find the show. An even better way of helping people find the show is just tell a friend. Tell one person, because that is the biggest way that podcasts grow. The Micheaux Mission is also a proud member of the Believe Podcast Network. Believe, BLEAV. Every sport, every topic, everywhere. Go to Believe.com and check out their whole family of podcasts. And if you are able to do so, join us and our many missionaries on Patreon. Patreon.com at Micheaux Mission, where for $5 a month, you'll gain access to 3 exclusive monthly podcasts. Len's Secret Movie Podcast with Ariel, The Binge Lounge, and Serial Killers, which you just heard us go on about, our very special episode that is right up there for you to check out. We really appreciate that, because all the proceeds go to helping all the initiatives that we do here at the Micheaux Mission, which is filmed every week at Anga Studios. Go to angastudio83.com and see if you can't make your podcast come true. Like the Micheaux Mission, like Knockout Nerds, like Mac and Augustus, like all of the shows that are done here at Anga Studio. All right, next week, we will be in the month of September.
Yeah.
Which means we are going doc to school.
Doc to school, baby.
Time for the documentaries.
Love it.
And we are kicking off with a really cool one from 2024, a Canadian documentary film about the pioneering Black transgender soul singer Jackie Shane. Any Other Way, the Jackie Shane story.
Nice.
Next week, here on the Micheaux Mission. Until then, he's Vincent, I'm Len. In parting, we say,
See you when it's time to meet again.
The Micheaux Mission is produced by Len Webb and Vincent Williams. Associate producer is Mo Poplar. Original music provided for The Micheaux Mission by Alexa Gold. Visit Alexa Gold on Bandcamp for more of her melodies. The Micheaux Mission is produced for YouTube at Anga Studio in Philadelphia. The Micheaux Mission is a proud member of the Believe Podcast Network. Every sport, every topic, everywhere. Go to BLEAV.com.